Hello everybody, how are you doing? I hope that you're doing good in school and everything is working out good. So this might be video 3 of 3 videos in a row that I'm doing about God and Jesus and what he does and what we do on earth. So this is number 3 of the series. And this series is about, so first of all we talked about Jesus and what he did on earth. Then we talked about what kind of things Jesus did while he was here. And then now we're going to talk about what we can do to help with Jesus' message. So what I want to show you is a little demonstration of what things we could do while we're on earth. So first of all, what I need to do this demonstration is an empty container. Then I have some rice here, and I have some bubble gums here. So the rice, hope it doesn't spill. So the rice is going to be all the things that you do when you're, that take up your time. So if I was in the classroom, I would ask you now to give me some ideas of things that you do when you're at home or when you do stuff. What kind of stuff do you do? So I have some ideas of things that I know you would tell me. So I'm going to just add in for everything that I know that you do at home or on your spare time or during the day, I'm going to add them in. So something like watching TV. So maybe you watch TV about this much. What else kind of stuff do you do? Well, you go to school. So you go to school quite a bit. So I'll put some school times in there. And then some of you might play sports, like maybe basketball or hockey or stuff like dance or playing the piano. So I'll put those in there. Some of you might like to read, so I'll put some reading in there. And then talking with your friends, like to do that a lot probably. So talking with your friends, we'll put lots in there. So talking with your friends. Of course, you have to sleep. So every night you go to sleep and you have almost a whole night of sleep, hopefully. Or some of you might play video games. We have a bit of rights left here to play video games. So you play video games. And maybe some of you play outside. So I'm just gonna put the rest of this in here for playing outside. There you go. So that's the stuff that you can do, that you do every day probably. And it's fun stuff and you like to do it. So now, have you left any time for God or for Jesus? Let's find out. So, some of the things you can do when you're trying to find out what you can do with Jesus, that'll be these bubble gums here. So let's see. First of all, you could read about Jesus by using the Bible. So I'll put a couple of these in here, reading the Bible. Then you could go to church. Going to church is good. Let's put another one in for going to church. You could tell others about Jesus. Something else you can do. Let's tell a few people about Jesus. You can pray with your family. So let's put a few things in there for praying with your family. You can go to Sunday school. That's something good to do. Go to Sunday school. You could do things to help others, like helping out when somebody is sad, or helping out on the playground. I'm going to lose everything right over here. There it goes. Helping out on the playground. Maybe you could help at the food bank. Maybe you could donate some food. Or maybe you could visit a nursing home. Maybe you could pray at night before bed. Maybe you could help others pick up and feel better, but the problem is now we're running out of space to do all the things we want to do. We still have a few more things left here. So that's not working out so good. So what you can do, instead of that, give me a second to put this all back. Put all the things back that you do to help Jesus when he's on earth to do what he wants us to do, right? So remember some of the things I said, like going to church and helping others and doing all that stuff. Okay, so now we have left all the things that you want to do in your spare time, and you don't want to miss out on doing that stuff. So let's see. What would happen if we put the stuff in that was going to bring us closer to God first? Let's try that. So, reading about God, going to church, go a few times to church, telling others about God, so you can tell your friends or your family about God. You can pray with your families, so say some prayers. You can go to Sunday school. Sunday school is a good thing to do. You can help others, such as working at the food bank, or helping kids that are crying because something happened, or helping out on the playground, maybe visiting a nursing home. Okay, so now we have all the stuff for God in here. Now let's see what happens when we want to add in the stuff that we want to do. So, first thing is maybe we want to watch TV. Probably watch lots of TV, so I'll put lots of watching TV in here. Then we have to go to school, of course. Got to go to school every day, so I'll put quite a bit of school in there. Then we have our sports that you like to do, like basketball and hockey and maybe dancing, piano lessons. Then there's some of you like to do some reading. Some of you like to talk to your friends. And that's put lots of that in there. You like talking to your friends. Of course, you have to sleep. Put some sleep time in there. And video games, of course. You want to play some video games. And then maybe you want to play outside. So I'm going to see if I can fit the rest of this in. Look at that. Look at that. It's all fitting in. It all fit in. First time, remember? The bubblegum didn't fit. The bubblegums didn't all fit in because there wasn't enough room. But now when we put God first, all these bubblegum colors and stuff, remember we were putting God first. And then we added in all the stuff that we want to do, like going to school and playing with your friends. And look, there's still enough room. So if we put God first and do all those things first, then there's still going to be enough time for us to do all the other things that we want to do. So think about that the next time you're trying to think about what to do. Say your prayers before bed, or say prayers before lunch, or help somebody on the playground, or help your mom when she's getting your baby sister ready, or go to church. Ask your parents to go to church more often. Okay, so that's some of the things we can do. And when we do those things, there'll always still be time left to do all the things that you want to do. Okay, well, I'll talk to you later. So have a good rest of your day. Bye-bye.